track.
Captain Saber Bro is here to save the day. Playerism is the antidote to feminism. Her to pay for this shit. No, but I can tell you, women ain't gonna try you if they feel like they can't try you. If they tried you, they felt like it was something else got going on. Worry about you. Worry about you, how you treating me. But make sure you hit that like button. Yo, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? How y'all doing on this good Friday night? What y'all up to? Talk to me. I'm not gonna be here long. I had some technical difficulties earlier, as well as I had to accommodate some people who bought the course. I had to help them out with that, with logging in and shit. So I had to push it back a little bit, but we here. I'm only going to be here for about an hour, but we are in here. We are in here today. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it. Let's get this shit. Top of the morning. Y'all already know, if y'all ain't got Ultimate Ladies, man, you better go get it. If you don't have Ultimate Ladies, man, you better go get it. But enrollment is closing in 57 minutes. So don't wait till the last minute, because if your card fuck up or whatever, I don't want to hear that shit. Go get it now. Do not wait till the last minute. Do not wait until the last minute. I'm gonna set this thing up so I can I'm setting it up right now, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I'm setting it up right now. So I can go on and hit the button and take it down at 12. Last call for alcohol. Last call for real game. You know, getting ready for a lady friend to come through. That's what I like to hear. Knock it out the park, my dude. Why she stay clowning him? Why she can't leave and move on? I think what she said was kind of blown out of proportion, but I still think that she was dead wrong. If anybody has been in a long-term relationship, a long relationship, you already know, man. It's not gonna be fire all the time, bro. You go through a year and a half and y'all ain't even feeling each other. I done been in a long relationship before. I know how that feels. So a lot of guys who don't know any better, because they ain't never really had it like that, it's just like, oh. And then another thing, man, all of these content creators, what I don't like gossip. I hate when dudes gossip. They title in their videos, oh, Jada said that Will had weak dick and all this. That's like spreading rumors and gossip. That's like hoe shit. I don't like shit like that. That's like hoe shit. Like hoes do that. She didn't say nothing remotely close to that. She said nothing remotely close to that. But again, a lot of guys today are bitches, and they gossip like hoes. So, you know, they never had a real man tell them, you know, you don't spread rumors and you don't gossip. A gossiping tongue is probably the worst thing that you can have. You should never have a gossiping tongue as a man. She didn't say anything. I don't care if it's for money or clicks or whatever. That's still wrong. I'm not finna do that. I'm not gonna title this video, oh, she said this, and misrepresent what she said. She said exactly what she said. She didn't say that. Now, is she wrong? She's 100% wrong, and I will talk about that in a second. But, you know, it's just bugs me out, man. All of these gossiping ass people, man. especially content creators who speak this, trying to spread this masculinity message. You shouldn't gossip, man. That's gossip. To spread lies and rumors is gossip. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about current events to teach, but when you deliberately twist the truth for rumors and for hype and for clout and for fucking entertainment, that's called gossip, and that's what hoes do. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. That's what broads do, man. Broads gossip, but I'll talk about her in a second. We'll get on that in a second. What's up with y'all though? Y'all talk to me. Who all in here? Let me give him a shout outs. Eric Meyer, what's up? Jeremy, what's up? Justino, Mike C, Macaroni Tony, J Unreleased, Andrew, Mike C, by the course. I'm telling you, better last call. Fire, Shiny Dwarf, what's up? Course is fucking fire. Fear Soul. Shout out to my man, Fear Soul. Justino the Great. We'll bring in all the money home. Haven't seen Jada anything notable in a long time. Jada getting money too. Don't Jada getting bread too. Maybe not as more. She may not be as more as she may not be as much like as career wise as accomplished as Will Smith, but she ain't no slouch in her career. She ain't no slouch in her career. I'm not saying Will need her financially, but she ain't no slouch. She had a decent career. You see what I'm saying? And the thing about movies, you could do a movie in 1991 and it still pay you today. This ain't like rap and shit. Trust me, they get it. Will Jada eating, bro. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. I don't know where you heard that from. I still don't know what Jada did, but might as well hear the shit from Drake's perspective. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that in a second. I'm gonna definitely get on that in a second. But they get paid royalties. Of course they get paid royalties, bro. Of course. Of course. And not to mention the businesses that they have. You see what I'm saying? You think they're not smart enough to have businesses and shit like that? They got a lot of shit going on. So, but she need to chill. She definitely got to chill. But let me play this one more time for y'all, for those who still riding the fence.
In today's social media age, the dating game has become ruthless and competitive, with the technological advances we've made in society being the main culprit. Social media and dating apps have leveled the playing field so that now women have the power of choice and options. But where does that leave you? Frustrated, disappointed, lonely, left on scene, canceled dates, ghosting. Let's just be friends, and I need to get to know you more. Rejections. I know it seems like you're on a dark, dead-end road, but that changes right now. I have the solution for you. I have the keys to transform you into the ultimate ladies' man that women can't resist. Yes, you too can be amongst the 5% of men who know this game. This system will teach you the entire seduction process, from the initial approach all the way to escalating to sex. Learn step by step how to transform yourself into the attractive man that the modern woman finds irresistible. Gain valuable skills such as screening, texting, flake prevention, sexual escalation, and so much more. Are you ready to start winning? Are you ready to become the ultimate ladies' man?
Fellas, if you don't have it, you sleep. We close in 49 minutes. Am I reading that right? Am I reading that right? I hope I'm reading that right. 49 minutes is it's a wrap. So make sure you take advantage right fucking now because we close in 49 minutes and this course is not coming back. And I've explained to y'all why several times. Hold up 1 second. I'm sending something. Yeah, man. Everything's a go. Everything is going good. People signed up. People taking the course. People are changing their lives. Don't be the one who miss out. Do not be the guy who misses out. And do not message me tomorrow saying all type of excuses because I'm gonna look at you like a clown. I'm telling you, I'm going to look at you like a clown because I've been telling you guys for the last month. So don't message me. Oh man, I ain't got the money. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't even disrespect me like that. I'm going to look at you like the clown you are when you message me and say, "Oh, I can't. Can I get it tomorrow? Can I?" No. Fix your payments. This is why you guys shouldn't wait to the last minute because you're trying to pay it and your card declining and you got to move money around. You should have did the shit earlier. I'm not waiting. I'm not holding. I got the screen up right now to push the button to unpublish this motherfucker at 11:59. So I'm not going to 12:30. I'm not going. Oh well, my card was getting declined. I don't want to hear that procrastinating, bitch shit. That's what hoes do. As a man, you have your shit together. I've been telling y'all this for the last 30 days. In the last 5 days, I've been on this motherfucker every single night. You see what I'm saying? So I don't come at me like that. I'm a businessman, bro. I'm a businessman. Don't come at me like that. Don't come at me like that. I run my shit just like fucking the Gucci store and Macy's or whatever. You don't come to them. Oh well, let me just come back tomorrow. No, when they sell over, when Macy's got a sale or when fucking GameStop, because y'all be playing video games. I play video games too. Ain't no shame, right? When GameStop have a sale, when the sale over, y'all don't come to them the next day. Well, can I? No, don't do me like that. I run a business too. Don't play. So I'm just telling you, do not hit me. If you hit me up tomorrow and say, man, can I just get, I'm gonna block you, bro. If you hit me up and say, well, I'm gonna block you. If you hit me and say, can you extend it just a little bit because my card declined, I'm gonna block you, bro, because you playing with me. I feel like you playing with me at that point. Because I literally been on this motherfucker every day for the last week. I've been promoting this shit every single day for the last 30 days. Don't play with me, bro. So I don't need your money. The reason why I charge is the reason why I charge because I need to get paid for my services. And this game ain't supposed to be free. And everybody shouldn't have access to game. That's the reason why I charge. But I don't need your money. Just know that I don't need $600 that bad to where it go back on what I set, my rules that I set, my boundaries. Yeah, you have a problem with that, bro? Yeah, that's how much it costs. I've been saying that from day one. So if just don't play with me because I feel like you playing with me when you do that. After you hear me say time and time again, I'm closing it at such and such. Have your money together, have your shit together. And then you come back and be like, well, can you leave it open for it? I feel like you trying me at that point. Like it's an insult. You see? Well, I'm just trying to support. No, you're not. So that shit is annoying, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna block you if you do that. That's a steal for 3 fucking courses. That's a steal for 3 courses. Not only 3 courses, but 5 webinars. And the shit that's in those courses, man, the stuff that's in those courses, that's a steal. That is a steal. I could easily charge $2,000, $1,500 for that, and just as many people gonna buy it. The webinars, not just the courses, the 5 webinars. Get this part of your life handled for real. Just do it. He's undercutting his bread just for us. Y'all gonna see in a minute. Y'all think because y'all broken, y'all stingy that I can't put my shit, I can't up my prices and still eat. Because y'all projecting y'all pockets and y'all unwillingness to invest in yourself. You think everybody's like that. So you think I'm just keeping my shit like this so I can eat and I need your money. I know that it's people. Listen, man, I've coached several guys, man, over these few years that are multi-millionaires. Some of them famous movie producers, the whole fucking nine. I've coached. You don't know who's behind the scenes. I'm not doing this and keeping it at this price just so because I don't think people gonna buy it. If I know I could put something out here for $2,000 and then more people buy it. I know this, so I'm just saying. Knowledge is always worth the price. I'm trying to tell you, but again, I don't need your money, bro. I don't need your money. I'm straight. Of course, I like to eat, but I'm good, bro. You know, I ain't fucking Warren Buffett or no shit like that. I ain't Jay-Z, but I'm cool. I'm good. I don't want for nothing. I don't want for nothing. I don't need for nothing. I'm good. I can work when I want to work. I'm free, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get you there. So it's on you, man, if you take it or not. You know, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make him drink. One of those courses used to be $600 at one point. Y'all get 3 of them in 5 webinars. Just don't understand, but they'll see. Consultations are going up too. I charge $250. 200, I think it's $200 an hour. I don't even know at this point. My brain is so fogged and so scattered with all of this whole last point. I've been working nonstop. I think I charge $200 or $250 or something like that. That's going up. After next week, after I get done with this webinars and all that, that's the price of that is going up. The price of that is going up. So if you need a consultation, you better get one now. You better go on my website and book one now because that's going up. So will those webinars still be available if you don't make it to them live? Yes. Yeah, they're going to be recorded. They'll be recorded, brother. No worries. No worries on that front. They will be available. No worries on that front. They will be available. Shout out to my brother, Ifi Kingdom, for the $50 super chat. Blessings, brother. Life changes for sure. Damn right. Hey, shout out to my man, Justino the Great, too. I forgot this. Shout out to all the players and big shout out to Dre for the week of live streams, putting in work. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Nothing personal, just business. Yeah, it's not personal, but when you come at me like, oh, can you trying to play me? I take that personal. And I'm going to respond personally because you trying me at that point. You trying me at that point. So, but yeah, go ahead, man, and get this part of your life together, man. You know? Get this part of your life together. Totally worth every penny. The courses are fire. Shout out to Mike C. I don't care what the price is. Shit worth it. I'm trying to tell you. I know it's worth it, bro. I know I could charge. I know I can charge way more than that. I already know. I know I can charge way more than that. I know I can. And I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. Watch next year. So you better stop playing. And y'all thought I was playing. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Attraction 101. When I first, I was in such a, I don't want to say a scarcity mind as far as business go, but I really didn't understand the value of what I was doing. I didn't understand the value of my game. I created Attraction 101 because a bitch made me mad, and I needed something to do to get over being mad. Right? One of my chicks, you know, that I was dealing with tough, walked away from me. Right? Because I didn't want to give her a relationship, and we kind of ended on some bullshit, you know. And I was really mad, and I was like upset, not necessarily hurt, but I was upset, right? Like burning mad. And so I just needed something to do to get over her, right? To get over that anger. So I was working out, but then I would come home and work and do my videos and shit, but then I'd be sitting there just stewing. So I was like, you know what? Let me create me a course, right? I'm gonna try to create a course because I think I can, you know, do some shit. So I came up with a course. I worked on this bitch. I worked on this shit for like a week, a few days, maybe a week or something like that, from start to finish, recording it, everything. For a week, I skipped going to the gym. I was just all day working. Finished it. By the time I got done with the course, I wasn't even worried about that bitch no more. So that's another thing too, real quick. You know, when you're in your feelings, be productive. The time will help you. The time will help you heal through it. But anyway, at this point in time, I wasn't aware of my value as far as the game. Like I didn't understand the value of the game. I know that I got game. I know a lot of people can't fuck with me, and I know the type of game that I have, but I didn't understand the value of it. So when I released Attraction 101, the same Attraction 101 that everybody's looking at right now, say, oh, that shit fire, that shit fire. The same exact course, I had uh, I had on I released that course initially for $15. I released that course for $15. The crazy part about men and value and putting value on things, because I wasn't valuing it, because I wasn't valuing my knowledge, nobody else valued it. Let me tell you something about value too. Let me tell you something about value, right? And when you value yourself and you value your product, this is a lesson for the guys who run businesses, and not even businesses, but if you carry yourself a certain way, when you value your shit, other people will value your shit, right? So I wasn't valuing my work, putting it out for $15. More people bought my course at $400 than they did at $16. I'm gonna say that again. This is a business. Some business gems for you guys that have businesses. More people bought my course at $400, Attraction 101, than they did at $15, and it's the exact same course. What does that tell you? I wasn't valuing it. So people like, what the $15? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I was shortchanging myself. And I'm still shortchanging myself right now because I know the information that I have, not many guys have this. And the shit that's in them courses ain't on YouTube, nowhere. Listen, the shit that's in them courses is not on YouTube, nowhere. Nowhere on YouTube. I don't know if other creators have them in their courses, maybe the top level player coaches or the top level guys, but the stuff that's in my courses, the majority of it, the meat of it is not on YouTube anywhere. I know this. I know this is this is the type of game that not many guys have. I'm not talking about this surface level YouTube shit, playing games with a bitch and trying to pull back and playing text games and fucking, you know, playing little text games and playing the weight game. I'm not going to respond back and make her think I'm high. I'm not talking about that cookie cutter beginner basic bullshit. I'm talking about real fucking game. It's not on YouTube. And I know everybody don't have that. And the cold part about it is there are a couple guys on YouTube that I see that do have elite level game, but you know what? They can't sit, psychoanalyze, reverse engineer it, process it, package it, and simplify it and put it in a way so people can understand it. They can't do that, and I can. So I know for a fact the information that's in them in my courses is especially how to make a woman fall in love with you, and especially the ultimate ladies man, and how to make a woman fall in love with you. I can bet my last dollar that type of information is nowhere on YouTube. Attraction 101, maybe that's a foundational course. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this: I know I'm undercutting myself, bro. And one thing that I'm realizing is I have to stop doing that. And if you can't afford it, I don't know what to tell you. Just know I'm gonna keep putting out these free shit. I'm gonna keep help saving, I'm gonna keep saving you, bros. I'm keeping it up. But just understand, I still gotta eat too, right? I still have to eat too. I still have people to take care of. I still got people that work for me that I gotta the whole nine. You see what I'm saying? I got shit I'm trying to do too. But at the end of the day, if you don't buy it, somebody will. Everybody don't got money problems like you, bro. So shout out to Afi Kingdom again. Special shout out King Dre, inspired and helped me with my first course, Keys to Future Self. I ain't forgot, player. Yeah, for sure. Shout out to my man Afi. I've been praying for a holiday sale ever since. Yeah, I was doing holiday sales and shit. It was $15. Then I went to $25. Then I did a holiday sale for $15. Just some bullshit. Then I realized, like, man, I'm fucking shortchanging myself, bro. So I bumped it up to $250. It went to 100 to 150, and I went to 250, right? And so I met a great gentleman, a great marketing gentleman, by the name of John, and he sat me down and he was like, "Listen, you shortchanging yourself. You're shortchanging yourself. Don't shortchange yourself. Don't cheat yourself. The shit that you have is very valuable and it's very rare. I don't have cookie cutter, bro. Listen, my free shit, just based on where I've been, man, and where I come from. My free shit, I'm just not popular. See, don't get numbers and popularity fucked up. I'm just not popular. The reason I'm not popular is because I don't talk about what the masses want to hear. See, everybody want to hear clickbaity titles. Oh, Jada Pinkett said Will Smith can't fuck, and then me turn on the camera and start bitching about women. That's what the masses of majority of guys want to hear. I don't talk about that, so I'm not as popular. But I don't care about popularity, bro. I don't like live streaming anyway. I didn't want to. The only reason I enjoy making videos and I enjoy helping guys out, but the main reason I even turned my camera on in the first place is because I was writing a book, and I knew in a social media age, I had to build a social media presence to sell a book. It morphed into what we have here now today. But what I'm saying is, I know that even my free shit, 98% of the creators that's in this space can't fuck with it. Say 90%. I ain't say everybody. 98%. It's a few guys that's elite level like me. Afi Kingdom is one of them. That's elite level like me. And when his course comes, his shit is cold. I went through his shit. He got some shit coming out. That shit cold, bro. Listen, that shit. I'm like, bro, you gotta. It's shit like that. It's not on YouTube, bro. Nowhere you're not gonna find that. None of that shit on YouTube, because most of these dudes ain't on that anyway. Most of these dudes ain't live like that anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all got Dre going off because you don't want to. I don't really care if they invest in themselves or not. Really, I'm trying to game you up. If you don't want to invest in yourself, that ain't my life ain't gonna stop because the person don't want to invest in themselves. That's the thing. My life don't stop. My life keeps going. My money don't stop because a person don't want to invest in themselves. I'm good. I don't have women problems. I can get any bitch that give me her ear, I can get her. Any bitch that gives me her ear, I can get her. I'm that confident in myself. So I don't really have these problems. I'm trying to help y'all. But yeah, I was like severely shortchanging myself. You know what I'm saying? So I remember when I first found you on TikTok, for sure. Your free shit is 500 plus already, bro. Listen, my free shit is better than 98% of the shit that's on this too. And I'm not like saying that to knock nobody, because everybody can't be the best. Everybody's on different levels. But I come from a world, my man, and I put the receipts out there. I've showed my past life, you know. I'm talking about what just, I'm chilling now. I still do my thing, but I'm talking about I didn't come on YouTube and start making money and then start getting a few bitches. I've been doing this for a long time, bro. And I showed that with grainy, filmy pictures that you can barely see with me and bitches. Long time ago. You see what I'm saying? So I know where my game come from. It don't come from none of these books. It ain't come from none of these, no content creator. I don't listen to people and regurgitate their shit and package it. Make this is my game, bro. Because I live this shit. For real. I live this. I lived sitting in high school, plotting on the way and to learn how to figure out how I can get a bitch mind and break her. I lived that, bro. That was me. That was that kid. Figuring out how to get over on women, how to have them, like, make them my slave. I set out to make that my life's mission at that time in my life. You see what I'm saying? That was me. I don't have that old, I was a beta male all my life, and then I came into the game. I saw some shit on YouTube and found Rollo Tomasi. Shout out to Rollo Tomasi. I don't have that story, bro. I was in high school. I always had girlfriends. My sixth grade girlfriend used to serve me. You know what I'm saying? My sixth grade girlfriend would bring me fucking candy and flowers and shit to school and write me letters every day. And she would call into the radio station and request songs. Y'all don't know, y'all young motherfuckers don't know about that. Back in the days when, you can call and request songs, when all the simps would be calling and requesting songs. Hey, I want to dedicate this song to my girlfriend from West Tampa. I want to dedicate this to my girlfriend from over there off of 34th and Hillsboro. I want to, these hoods in Tampa. I want to dedicate, I want to dedicate this to my girlfriend in Tampa Park and Central Park. I'm talking about hoods in Tampa and shit, like y'all know. But my girlfriend was calling in sixth grade. I'm 11 and 12 years old. My girlfriend was calling the fucking radio station to say, I want to dedicate this song to my baby and my boo, Andre. Sixth grade. I swear that on everything I love. Bringing me Outkast CDs, tapes and shit to school. Big ass lollipops. I've been doing this, bro. It's in sixth grade. I was a virgin still. And the cold part about it? I was in a relationship with that girl the whole year, and she dumped me for my cousin at the end of the year. You know why? Because I got simpish. I got weak. You know what I'm saying? I got weak, but she ended up dumping me for it's not really my cousin, but you know how your mom have a friend that they grew up with, and then when they have kids, they still friends, and then their kids come around and y'all just play cousins and shit. It was like that. So it's not my real cousin, but yeah. But I was with this girl the whole year in school. I used to meet up with her. We would write little notes, meet me at the bathroom at 1:15. So I get a bathroom pass at 1:15. She get a bathroom class from her class at 1:15, and we meet at the bathroom and we tongue kiss and shit like that. That was sixth grade, baby. That was them was the days. But I'm saying that to say I've been doing this, bro. I ain't have to bump my head and get red pilled at 31 and shit like that. I just shared with y'all about a month ago when I played all those songs. I knew bitches wasn't shit when I was 8 years old. But we don't love them hoes. Like Snoop said, when I was 8 years old. I told y'all the whole story behind that. But I've been doing this, bro. I've been had bitches stealing out of their mama house for me and shit because they ain't like they stepdaddy. Well, go get me that nigga PS2. Go get it for me. That's bad. That's bad. Don't ever, young guys, don't do stuff like that. I felt bad about that. For being able to get inside of a girl's head and then make her go against her people like that, because she didn't like her people, but she didn't like him. It was her stepdad. She didn't like him even before she met me, but they didn't like me and they would be talking shit about me. So I was like, fuck that dude, fuck him. Go get his PS2. So I've been doing stuff like that, bro. I've been had chicks giving me their whole checks, buying me all the Jordans when they first came out. The whole nine, bro. I've been doing this. I've been doing this, bro. Is that to say I didn't? Is that to say I didn't bump my head? I bumped my head like a motherfucker. And the cold part about it is, guys like me get their heart broke more than anybody. But I kept going though. You know what I'm saying? I take it on the chin. That's what come with the game. We learn that's how the game go. These hoes come and they go. That's how the game go. But I've probably been done worse than any of y'all in this chat by women. And I could say that. I could say that like for real. I probably been done worse by women. I probably been done worse by women than everybody in this chat. But I just handle mine different. I ain't okay. I replace a bitch. I always thought like that, bro. So I said all that to say, man, this shit don't come from no books. This shit don't come from no fucking YouTube. I didn't learn it, bro. I got on YouTube. I didn't know nobody, and the only person I knew in this whole shit was I didn't know him personally, but I knew of was Mr. Lucario. And the only reason I knew of Mr. Lucario is because Mr. Lucario has been a dating coach for a long time before I ever even thought about it. Mr. Lucario used to call up to a guy named Tariq Nasheed's radio show and advertise. He used to pay for advertising. So I never knew of his work. I never knew of Mr. Lucario's work until I got into the space. I didn't never heard him, spit his game or whatever. But I knew the name because I used to be a big fan of Tariq Nasheed. So, every time Tariq Nasheed shit come on, you got Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game, promotion. You know what I'm saying? So that name you just hear it so much, you just Mr. Lucario. So when you see him on YouTube, like, oh shit, that's the Mr. Lucario dude. But I just got on this shit, bro. I didn't know nobody. Oh, besides AMS. And the only reason I know him because I was mad at a bitch one day in the gym, and then I don't know what made, how you play YouTube. You play YouTube or whatever, and you're in the gym, you got your playlist, or it automates the playlist for you. And I don't know what the fuck I was listening to. I was listening to some motivational shit while I was working out. And then his video came on where he was talking about, we're going to dick these hoes down and talk them to the side of the road, stop complaining and all that. And, he was like, man, I got this Mercedes. What you think I got this shit for? And all that. That was the first video I heard of him. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Talking this shit. So I looked at him. I was like, oh, shit. I started looking at the comments and looking at the views on there. I was like, I'm finna do this shit. And so I just started doing it. But, that it inspired me. He inspired me to do it. But what I'm saying is I didn't come on this motherfucker gameless and have to learn game from none of these dudes. None of that, bro. None of that. Now, I ain't know how to market. And I got my marketing game from, people that's already in the game. I got I got bones from, Afi, because when I met Afi was bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? So, he would lace me up on little shit, how to do little shit. So I got business game from people. I got, marketing game from MLD and shit like that. But as far as game with hoes, nah, bro, it's all me. So it's worth the price. That's why I'm saying the shit that's in them courses it's not on YouTube. It's not. Period. It's not. You're not gonna find it on YouTube. You may buy somebody's course in the sense somebody got some, high level information in their course, but even they smart enough to not put it on YouTube for free. I be giving y'all fire shit that I literally be wrestling with myself. Like, I'm finna take that down. I can put that in the course. I literally be wrestling with myself like that. It be certain videos that I put up that I know nobody has touched on. Nobody has this type of game. And I be wrestling with myself like, I'm finna take this video down and put it in the course and make a course out of it, or make a class and clean up for a few G's or something. You see what I'm saying? But I don't. I just leave it up. But that's how good my shit is. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed, the Godfather's YouTube game section. Real talk. Tariq Nasheed, bro, I got it. I'm gonna be 100% real. Tariq Nasheed changed my life, bro. When I first started listening to Tariq Nasheed, I was still in the streets, bro. When I first started listening to, I was still in the streets, like knee deep, bro. When I first started listening to Tariq Nasheed, I used to listen to Tariq Nasheed when I would take my road trips. I'd be in the car road tripping on some, on some getting money shit, like going state to state, and I would have Tariq Nasheed podcast playing, like not listening to rap and all that. I'd be listening to Tariq Nasheed, right? The thing that I liked about him was, and what you know, like his shit resonated with me because I ain't never really heard nobody on the internet talking this player shit and like, you know what I'm saying, real shit like that. I was like, damn, who's this dude? But um he inspired me to clean myself up because although he don't talk about stuff like this, I know real dudes when I hear him. Because real, and when I say, I don't mean like, when I say real dudes, I'm talking about as far as street go. I know when a street person say real dude, they talk about real street dudes. So I know a real dude when I hear one, just by, you know, certain shit that he would be talking about. But he did a good job to clean himself up. So I would watch him and like try to like out inspired to clean myself up like that. And then he got a book. He wrote a book. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Tariq do the whole race shit, but back then Tariq was talking about player shit like dating. But and he was the first person I ever heard talking about it on the internet. But you know, I just watched him like how clean cut he was, how he changed his life and cleaned himself up, and I was aspiring to do that because that street shit was starting to come. It was starting to haunt me, and I was trying to find my way out of that. Right, so he inspired me to clean myself up. You know, work on my mouthpiece as far as like articulating because I was a mush mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to talk like Kodak Black, like that. But you know, not as bad. But like I talk like a Florida, like a, you know, I used to talk like that because that's where I'm from the streets here. So, but you know, he inspired me to, you know, clean yourself up, articulate yourself well, and you know, shit like that. So you know, I set out to do that, and he was the one that sparked the brain, the thing in my brain that I could start businesses, I could get my legit money on and shit like that. So, you know, that's what I started doing. But yeah, shout out to Tariq Nasheed. He's the godfather of this dating game shit because nobody was kicking that shit, not like that. And I found him from I don't want to say this dude's name, but I found him from another dude, just listening to another dude channel. And he did but the other dude wasn't on dating coach. He wasn't talking about no dating or none of that. It was just, you know, he was just on another dude's show and they was chopping it up. And I was like, who the fuck is this dude spitting? So I went and I typed in Tariq Nasheed, and the first video that I saw from him, I think was called like Admitting Mistakes. And he was talking about how you never want to you know, always be thorough about your shit, and when you wrong, admit you wrong, because it builds resentment in people. And that was like some of the realest shit I had ever heard. You know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot from that video, and I applied that shit to my life. So you got a video called Admitting Mistakes. And that was I think that was the first video that I heard from him. And I was like, damn, that shit deep. I didn't really know he was on like no super dating coach shit. And I just started listening to more and more of his shit. I'm like, this nigga the truth. Like finally, like I'm listening. I could listen to somebody on the radio with YouTube that's talking the shit that I know and talking that life. And I'm like, hell yeah. So, but yeah, shout out to Tariq. I ain't gonna lie, Dre, you took it to the next level though. You and AMS and Tariq, the big three of the game. Only difference between you and the other two is you seem like you want the money, not the fame. Yeah, I don't really care. I want the money, but I want to help. I want y'all to be better. But I want the money. Don't get it fucked up. I got to eat. You know, shout out to AMS and Tariq. But yeah, actually, I got a video called 10 Levels of Disrespect. Y'all know that video, 10 Levels of Disrespect? The video that I have is called 10 Levels of Disrespect. If y'all know what video I'm talking about, press 1. By the way, fellas, you have 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes to jump on Ultimate Ladies Man, or it closes for good. It closes for good in 15 minutes. I did a video called 10 Levels of Disrespect. That was actually inspired by Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed got a video called 7 Levels of Disrespect. Now, we're two different people with two different, two different walks of, not really walks of life, but two different experiences. So mine was a little different, was a lot different. because of my experiences. But that video, he inspired that because he had a video called 7 Levels of Disrespect. I have one called the 10 Levels of Disrespect. But yeah, shout out to Tariq. I never take that from him. Like, he literally inspired me to, and I listened to him not more so because of the game, because I already knew the game when I was listening to him, but it was just something to resonate. Like Afi, right? Afi listened to me and I listened to Afi. It ain't like we like learning shit from each other, but it's just cool to listen to cats you resonate with. If you like, talking, chopping it up about the game, you like to hear that type of shit. So I would listen to him about that. But he didn't only drop like dating advice, he had like life advice and shit. And I learned a lot from the life advice because I never had anybody teach me shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I never had anybody to teach me about saving money and shit. I remember he did a video and he was talking about how he save his money. He don't spend his money on bullshit, and how he the one inspired me to stop going to the strip club. Like how much money you spend on strippers and bullshit and smoking and drinking and shit like that. And I was like, damn, he right. You know what I'm saying? So I would learn shit like that. And then again, like I said, he had the video called Admitting Mistakes. Some of the realest shit I ever heard in my life. And I never had that broken down to me like that. And I applied that to my life. You see what I'm saying? How when you act like when you act like you too good to do anything wrong, how like people may not say nothing to you, but they see you fucking up and they silently resent you. And then that creates a space where they can't wait to see you fall. You see what I'm saying? That shit was deep. And that was the first video I was like, this nigga here is for real. Some of your best work. That's one of the videos that let me know it's time to wrap it up with my ex. She was on level 4. Yeah. Fuck with those that resonate most with. It's refreshing. Like Fierce Soul know the game, but he listened to this shit because it resonates with him. You see what I'm saying? It's other cats that I listen to that resonate with. Like shout out to I just started recently listening to him because he started coming across my. I always knew who he was. But I used to make it a point not to listen to people in the space. But shout out to BOA. He started coming on my feed probably about a month or two back, and I've been listening to him. I like him. I would hear him on Afi shit, and I could tell I know real dudes when I see him, and I know I never had a conversation with him or nothing, but I know a real dude when I see one. But he started coming on my feed about a month or two ago, and I clicked on to see what he talking about, and I like the shit he talking about. So, I listen to shit like that because it resonates with me. But I said all that to say, your boy is the truth. Your boy is the truth. This real life game right here. This don't come from nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But we got you guys got 12 minutes. You guys got 12 minutes. So I'm cool. I'm gonna make sure that I'm on the button live, and I'm gonna close the course out live. Nah, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna put it on the screen, but I ain't gonna put it on the screen. But yeah, so you guys have 11 minutes. You guys have 11 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah, 11 minutes at this point. Fuck with those. Okay, I read that comment. But yeah, man. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, man. I got plenty of stories in the can. But I've taken some real L's though, man. For real. I'm gonna start talking about some more of my more hurtful L's, because I've had my shit shattered. I told y'all the story about, the girl fucked around on me when I went to jail and shit, and how I was like, shit had me fucked up. But I've been through way worse than that. At least before that, though. Dre Guy gonna ever out the classics in podcast formats. None of the game coaches do that in this generation. I don't know why. Them podcasts come in handy when you working out or at work. Yeah, I got to find somebody to be honest, bro. I just ain't had the time or the energy to even take that route, bro. Because all this other shit keep me super occupied and busy already, you know. So to be real with you, bro, I just ain't even had the time. Or the energy, or the even mental capacity. You know the worst, I got plenty tales like this. You know the worst thing in the world, bro, when you have like the sweetest, submissive person who will do everything with you, give you her paychecks, you know, give you everything, bro. Like buy you shit, just take care of you, serve you, just all about you. The worst thing is having a chick like that cheat on you. I had a chick like that cheat on me, bro. That's why you can't tell me nothing about these hoes because I done seen it all, bro. He's be like, oh, I got her submissive, and that shit don't matter, bro. I got cheated on. I would say quote unquote cheated on because it wasn't even like we was like even super serious, like we was living together. But she knew she wasn't supposed to be fucking with nobody else. I just say that. And I remember the day she called me and told me. Broke my soul. Because I was like, damn, everything I had is gone. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. I ain't forgot about that like. Yeah, I don't know where y'all at with the likes. Y'all all right. Y'all doing all right. Would it be best to suspect a woman is going to cheat no matter what you do? This is the key too. This is the key because when you start thinking like that, it's coming from a place of insecurity, right? And if you insecure, that insecurity is going to find a way to manifest in itself in your behavior. It's going to find, I don't care which type of band-aid solution you try to change this behavior, and you read a book that say don't do that. That insecurity that's in you is going to find a way to come out. So you don't want to go in the game. You don't want to go in the game like suspecting women gonna cheat. What you do need to be is you do need to stay ready and get ready, and you need to position yourself and your feelings so that you're willing to walk away whatever happens. You have to be willing to at a moment's notice walk away. But don't go in like, oh, she gonna cheat on me. Don't think like that. You see what I'm saying? Because then you're gonna be paranoid and insecure. And no matter how hard you try to hide it and fight it, it's gonna come out in your behavior. And she's going to sense that, which is going to be a repellent in itself. You see what I'm saying? So you always go in with the mindset of, whether she cheat or she don't, I'm gonna be good. If she do cheat, she gone. Period. If she do, she gone. If she don't, fine. But either way, I'm gonna walk out the door if she violate me. Period. It's no bargaining. Just know what you have your exit plan. 7 more minutes, guys. If you got that itch, just strike. Just strike, bro. Just strike. Strike while the iron hot. The iron is hot right now. Strike while the iron is hot. You dig? But yeah, man. See, I love the countdown. Yeah, we got 5 minutes. I wasn't gonna get on this motherfucker and do this, but whatever. After this, if my nose ain't completely stopped up, because I could barely talk, we're gonna talk about the Jada shit. I ain't gonna be too long with that, but I'm gonna do a little something on the Jada shit, man. I don't trust these hoes, bro. I seen moms do pops dirty. I think that fucked me up. Something wrong with me. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. People, your partner gonna find it offensive when they feel that you can't trust them, especially women. And this, I talked about this in How to Make a Woman Fall in Love with You, right? Trust for a woman is big, right? Because a trust, when when a woman senses that you trust her, her body releases oxytocin, which causes her to bond with you, and it makes her feel good. It feels like a drug when women have these moments of trust. You know, when they feel like you can trust them. And I talked about ways to do this in How to Make a Woman Fall in Love, which you got 5 minutes to get it. By the way, I actually talk about this. It's funny you say that because I talk about this in Ultimate and How to Make a Woman Fall in Love, which you can get with the Ultimate Ladies Man bundle, about how, you know, you can do things, you know, you can do little things to women, and it'll garner them a sense of trust. Like, it'll show them that you trust them. And when you do this, this is very powerful. It's like a drug to them, bro. You see what I'm saying? And her body is releasing chemicals to make her feel good and connect to you and bond with you, bro. Shit powerful, bro. You don't find game like that on fucking YouTube. You're not gonna find no game like that on YouTube. I know how to get into a bitch head, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get into a bitch head scientifically. You feel me? That type of shit ain't on YouTube. I'm just saying, brother. Can a woman sense you don't trust her even though you say you do? Yeah, of course they can. Now, if you don't, like, if you you know, nonchalant about it, cold and flu medicine. What I need cold, bro? I have allergies, bro. I have seasonal allergies. But when I talk, you know, as the temperature change, you start to get congested. Look at motherfuckers buying it. It's people who are late to wait to the last minute, just like gamble. Like, I'm gonna just wait to the last minute, just gamble with it. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. But niggas just buying it like the literally will wait to the last minute. But yeah, that type of game ain't on YouTube, brother. Literally, I literally teach you how to do stuff like that in these courses. That type of shit ain't on YouTube. I know how to get in these hoes' head, bro. On a scientific level, biologically. I know how to play with their hormones, bro, by doing little shit. But to answer your question, if you are indifferent, they can't really sense that. You can do little shit. But if you have a mistrust from a woman, like if you're around a woman and you feel like I can't trust her, she gonna feel that because you're gonna behave in a way. You know what I'm saying? Women can feel your energy. You ever had COVID before, Dre? Yeah, I had COVID a couple months ago. Why you asking me that? Zyrtec is good. I got signal too. Yeah, I'm on a Zyrtec right now. That's why I be so sleepy. Why you asking me that? Trey, a soul snatcher. I don't snatch them. They give it to me willingly. They give it to me willingly, bro. They give me that soul willingly. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta snatch nobody's soul. They want to give it to me. You feel me? Yeah, y'all motherfuckers got 1 minute. The motherfuckers got 1 minute, and it is Ovate. Shout out to all the players who took the opportunity to get some game in their life. And I'm gonna be more careful about the type of information that I put out there from now on, too, just so y'all know. Because y'all know I would be going on a rant and I would talk about that type of shit freely. Because I was just seeing if you had a person hit you. Did your taste and smell return yet? Yeah, it took about a month and a half. And then I never lost my taste, but my smell was gone for like a month and a half. And it's still not all the way back. I could smell most shit, but for some reason I can't smell fart no more. You know, and I don't know what else I can't smell, but I could smell most shit. But yeah. Some fools whipping out their cars the last 30 seconds. Oh yeah, it's over with. Let me go on right now. Let me go on hold right now and close that thing down. Let me go right now and close that thing down. what is going on? What is going on with my system? Somebody doxing me, trying to like, let's see, not doxing me. What's that thing called? De-doxing, because they want me to keep it up. All right, there we go. Here we go. Unpublish. All right, that's that one. So I got to go do another one. Look, let me show y'all. I ain't fucking around with y'all, bro. I am not fucking around with y'all. Let me show y'all. Wait, how we get there? Y'all see that? You see that? Publish. Boom. No one will be able to, yeah, unpublish that. It's gone. It's a wrap, fellas. It's over, bro. Shout out to the players that made it. Shout out to the players that made it. Now, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I could smell pretty much the shit I can't smell. I don't want to smell anyway. I just know I can't smell fart. Like if I fart, I can't smell it. I'm all right with that. But I didn't lose my taste. But I've had seasonal allergies. I'm a person that has allergies. I'm allergic to I'm allergic to mold. I'm allergic to ragweed. Very allergic to ragweed, and it's ragweed season. I'm allergic to some other type of fucking trees. I'm allergic to oak tree pollen and a whole bunch of other shit, bro. So yeah, I have environmental allergies, and so I take Zyrtec daily, and that shit makes me tired as fuck. I'm tired right now. Yeah. But when I sit here, my body temperature, when your body temperature change, when your body temperature change, it makes you congested. My allergist explained that to me. Like if you go from cold, like if you're in a cold room and you go outside and it's hot, it'll make you congested. Or when it's cold in your house and then you go get in the shower and it's steamy, it'll make you congested too. So then it's fucking dust all over the place and all type of shit. So it is what it is. I'm cool though. But I don't want to talk about that shit, bro. I don't want to talk about that. Let's stop talking about that. Please don't start giving cookie cutter game out. You the only raw one we got right now. Ain't the basic shit ain't cookie cutter. But I was just about to explain something that shouldn't be said in public anyway. Stuff like that shouldn't be free information anyway, because suckers can get a hold of that and then they can know how to play with a woman's hormones and shit like that by doing little things. That's not for everybody. But I almost said that. It just so happens that somebody started talking about trust. And I just wanted you guys to understand how when a woman senses that you trust her, her body releases hormones that makes her feel good, and then she's able to, she bonds with you like that. And there's things that you can do to stimulate that. You know what I'm saying? And in one of my courses, I get deep into that. Yeah. And ultimate gentle woman, and that I ain't doing nothing for women, bro. Women are, I'm not doing nothing for no women. I'm not. Women are a headache when it comes to shit like this. I did a consultation with this chick, bro, and I would never do one. No, I'm damn now arguing with this bitch on the consultation. I'm like, what the fuck did you even call me for then? Like they just don't want to take accountability. So I'm cool on that, to be honest. I'm extra cool on that. Extra cool. But we're gonna get into this Jada shit real quick. I ain't gonna be too long after that. Get into this Jada shit for a second. So nah, she fucked up her relationship. She fucked off her relationship and she was trying to help me get it back. I was reading this article about dating women in the 50s, women on how to get a man. And one of the ways of doing that with crying to get a man attention. I want to know, should I approach her doing what is you talking about, bro?
Expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex.
Right.
You
Yeah.
expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex.
Right.
It's like, well, if you love me, you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you love me,
You should be able to read
you
my
should
mind.
read my mind.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith gets candid about her.
Now, who else y'all heard say that on YouTube? No, I ain't heard it. I told you that. I've told you guys several times. Women expect you to just know. I've made TikToks about it. I've made Instagram videos about it. Women expect you to just know this shit. As a man, they want you to be, they don't want to have to hold your hand and teach you how to romance them and teach you how to arouse them, because that takes the fun out of it. They want you to know, right? I did a video on Instagram that went, semi-viral. It got a few 100,000 views on it. And I said, women don't do what's right, right? And I'm going to say this here for you guys, just in case you guys missed it. This in particular video, I said, women don't do what's right. Women don't do what's right. They do what feels good, right? And you have to be Mr. Feel Good. And I said, the key is they're not going to teach you how to be feel good. They expect you to know. Women expect you to already know this shit. They expect you to know how to pick yourself up when you fall. They expect you to know how to, romance a woman and please a woman and get a woman aroused. They expect you to know how to have masculine energy. They expect you to know how to lead and be dominant. They expect you to know all of this shit already. So they're not going to teach you how to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because it takes the fun out of it. So for them, at least. So I've said this 1,000 times, and it's exactly what she's saying.
Sex life with Will Smith after more than 2 decades of marriage.
It is not your responsibility to make your wife happy, right? Just like it's not my wife's responsibility to make me happy. It's my
That's real talk. That's real talk.
responsibility to make me happy, and it's her responsibility to make her happy, and then we're gonna come together and build on that happiness.
That's
The
real talk.
50-year-old actress opens up on the latest episode of Facebook Watch's Red Table Talk, telling her mom, Adrienne Banfield Norris, and guest Gwyneth Paltrow about the difficulties of maintaining a good sex life after all those years.
Really, at the end of the day, it's just not quitting,
Of course, Will and Jada tied the knot in 1997 and will celebrate their 24th anniversary this coming New Year's Eve. They share 2 kids, 20-year-old Willow.
All you young dudes may not remember, like you young dudes, but in the 90s, Jada Pinkett was that chick, bro. She was like pretty much one of the baddest chicks in the game, next to Halle Berry and shit like that. Like, she old and washed up now, but in the 90s, Jada Pinkett was that deal, bro. Everybody was on her. She was the deal. Jada Pinkett was fine back then, bro.
And 23-year-old Jaden. Will is also dad to 28-year-old Trey from a previous relationship.
It's hard.
I know. I'm
I
sure.
mean, the thing that Will and I talk about a lot is the journey. I mean, we started in this at a very young age, 22 years old. I think
Yeah.
you expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex.
Right.
It's like, well, if you love me, you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you love me,
You should be able to read
you
my
should
mind.
read my mind.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I
that's
mean?
a huge
That's a
pitfall.
huge pitfall.
Yeah, it is.
Jada says she's grown out of that mindset.
Yeah, that's how they think, unfortunately. Fortunately, that's how they are. But the good thing about it is you got guys like me teaching you the game. You got the thing is, if you pay attention to your woman, you can know. This is what I try to tell you guys, man. Jada and Nia in the 90s. This is what I try to tell you guys. Pay attention to chicks. Date. They're not hard to figure out. Women are not hard to figure out. You just got to date enough of them to see patterns and to understand women. It don't take you long to figure out no bitch, bro. Well, I don't say it's gonna take you long, but it's not rocket. Women are not rocket science like y'all think they are. They're very easy, right? Let me give you guys some game. Let me give you guys some games. Some days they want it rough. Some days they want to be loved on. It's up to you to figure out though. That's what they talking about. When you say, oh, the sex life and shit, some days they want you to dominate them. Some days they want you to take it easy and love on them and be more compassionate and passionate and go slow and make love. Some days they want you to be masculine and they want to get on their knees and suck your dick. Some days they want you to just ravish them, right? But you have to figure out what those days are. And it's if you pay attention long enough, it's a pattern, bro. It's like riding a bicycle, bro, learning a woman's patterns. And I give you guys a tip, because I'll probably put this in the course. I'll give you guys a tip. A lot of it is based on menstrual cycle. So pay attention to your girl's menstrual cycle. A lot of her hormones and the things that she wants is based on the waves of her menstrual cycle. I just say that. So, but you have to pay attention. And when you deal with a woman, you got to be watching her like she watching you. How can you have a woman's mind? Y'all want a woman's soul, but you can't even get her mind. You ain't even paying attention. You know why y'all don't be paying attention? Because y'all be worried about what she be doing. Y'all be so insecure. Y'all be fucking in your feelings and wanting validations. You worry about what she doing. You fighting all the fucking time. You being insecure. You question her about this. You don't trust this. You don't trust that. You don't have time to sit back and study the person that you fucking with, that you laying with, because she's studying you. Bro, listen. Have you ever woke up? Listen, when you sleep, I say this, when you sleep, women are watching you when you sleep. Women watch you when you sleep. Women will sit there and stare at you while you sleep. They watching you. They figure everything you do, they watching you. You see what I'm saying? I've woken up several times and just see a chick looking at me like, what the fuck is you doing? They watching you. They studying, bro. They watching you when you sleeping. So you got to do the same thing. When you in a position of weakness, when you being weak and you fucking always trying to worry about what she at and keep tabs on her and fucking, always at the shit end of the stick, you in your feelings all the time, you fucking arguing because she ain't giving you enough attention, or you arguing about this and this and that. You can't study your woman. Sit back, relax, take the lead, take control, be masculine, dominant. Tell her shut the fuck up and sit down. Let's just chill, right? So you can pay attention. If you pay attention, bro, they're easy to figure out. They're easy to figure out, bro. They don't have to tell you shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, women, they looking at it like how they looking at it from their perspective, because they really don't have to tell you. You really don't have to tell them what you like, because they figuring you out already, right? And they don't want you to tell them either, right? When you go on the first date, you tell a woman everything about you. You tell her everything. You tell her what not to do and this and this and that. There's no layers to peel back. They want to figure you out. They want to figure out, what makes you tick and what makes you don't tick. And, they want to figure out how you move. They want to figure out your patterns. They want to figure this shit out, right? And they do. So they know what you like to drink. They know how you like your food. They know how you like to get your dick sucked. They know you don't have to tell them that. But you know why they know? Because they studying you. Because they trying to get a hold of your mind. And through your mind, they're going to get your heart. And they know through your heart, they're going to get your resources. So that's their way. You got to be doing the same thing. Y'all either super simping or you too two alpha males like, oh, the bitch just gotta serve me and that's it. Get on your knees and suck dick and go make me a sandwich. I don't care about what you want to do. Shut up, bitch, and be quiet. And go sit in the basement till I call you. Y'all be on that shit or trying to be on that shit because you don't watch some YouTube videos and shit. I know because y'all have consulted with me before and did consultations and I had to tell you how ridiculous you are. You know, so you do that, but so when you like that, the two fucking alpha, you in your own head and you being selfish and you don't know, you ain't taking the time to learn. But what she's saying is not science, it's not rocket science, bro. Basically, what she said is this, and again, I'm not doing this to complain about no bitches because I want to help y'all. I can sit here and say, she wrong for you see them hoes, they don't never know what they want. They don't know what they want, and them bitches, all bitches should die. I ain't gonna do you like that because that ain't gonna help you, bro. I probably get some views, but that ain't gonna help you. I can easily say that. But all she said was, when she said, because again, I know how to speak a bitch's language and I know how to understand it, right? Because again, I was that kid when I was 12 years old reading Uncle Luke's book because my mom made me walk home from school because I was suspended, right? I got suspended and I went to school anyway. And so my mom came up there, put hands on me and make me walk like fucking damn near 10 miles home by myself. So, you know, I went home and I couldn't play the game and shit. And I read Uncle Luke's As Nasty As They Want to Be. I was that fucking kid trying to figure out anything I could to get a bitch's mind, right? So I know their language. I know their language, right? He said, I finished How to Make a Woman Fall in Love with Her course. It's a lot of info. How do I apply all of it? It's a ton of info. I know. Just it's not for you to be. It's not for, bro. You have lifetime access to it. That's not for you to listen to it one day and just go apply it to a bitch and then it's nah. That's keep soaking it up, bro. Keep soaking it up. But again, I know how to talk to a woman. I know how to speak her language and I know how to communicate with her and I know how to understand what she's saying. I said that to say, I ain't going to sit here and talk and just preach to your heart. I'm going to give you solutions. When she said, but you love me. If you love me, then you should know. What she's saying is, how come you haven't been paying attention to me? I've been telling you this. I've been showing you this. If you truly love me like you say you would be paying attention to me. Because that's what you're supposed to do when you love a person, or you claim you love a person, or you complain, or you claim to be providing for a person and protecting for a person and caring for a person. You're supposed to pay attention to them. I've been trying to talk to you for 20 fucking years. I've been trying to show you things and hint at you and guide you and communicate with you. So how come you don't know? I thought you loved me. That's what she is saying, bro. You guys got to understand how females talk. I'm gonna play it again. Listen, because on the surface, if you're a sucker, you hear, "Oh, well, these bitches don't know what they want. How am I supposed to know? You just want me to be a mind reader." No, bro. Listen, women communicate with you what they want. They do. They tell you what they want. They show you what they want. They do, but you just don't pay attention. You know why you don't pay attention? Again, because you worry about where she at. You worry about if she fucking. You in your feelings arguing. You worried about why she pulling back. You doing all this shit, or you got the bitch in the basement, scared to come out the house. So you're not paying attention to what she's trying to tell you. If you're gonna be in the, this is why the Ultimate Ladies Man bundle was so fucking important, because this teaches you all of this shit. This is why playing the field is so fucking important, because you wouldn't know this. You wouldn't know any of this shit. And then you try to get a wife and you're going to end up like that. But fortunately for him, he's rich and he can cry his fucking Bugatti. You can't. You got to cry at your warehouse job, or you got to go, or you go. If you don't go, you got to stick it out through that motherfucker, or you're going to get fired. And then you're going to be homeless. And then you really ain't going to get no bitches. You understand what I'm saying? But you guys have to pay a fucking attention, because they tell you exactly what they want. They telling you every step of the way. Women are telling you every step of the way. You just have to pull your hair out of your fucking ass. They tell you how to control them. They tell you, listen, women tell you how to control them. They tell you how to control their mind. They tell you how to make them fucking submissive. They telling you. But basically, that's what she said. I'm going to play that part again. That's basically what she said. If you love me, then you're supposed to know. The thing about women is they speak a different language to us. What you heard was, you want me to be a mind reader? And it's another thing. when y'all be going back and forth with your girls, because I'm pretty sure every last one of y'all done had a conversation like that with your girl that turned into an argument, and she looked at you and she say, "But if you love me, you supposed to know that." And then you spark back at her like, bitch, I ain't no mind reader. What you want me to read your mind? And then that turns into an argument. So to her, you don't know her language. You don't know women, and it's turning her off. To you, she's being compassionate and she's not being logical and she's being off the wall. So it's turning you off. All because you, the man, the leader, the captain of your ship, don't know how to drive it. The CEO of your company don't know his employers. If you listen to them communicate with each other, they know exactly what the fuck they saying and they get it. Y'all don't get it. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm not fucking here to say, you see, these hoes don't know what they want. Fuck them. All hoes die. Fuck them. We're going mixed. I ain't doing all that, bro. I'm trying to help you and get so you can get your game together. That's what I'm about. That's what I came on YouTube to do. So let's get it.
It's like, well, if you love me, you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you love me,
You should be able to read
you
my
should
mind.
read my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I
that's
mean?
a huge pitfall.
That's a huge pitfall.
Yeah.
Now, I give you that. She did say, you should read my mind. You should read my mind. But what I'm telling you, this is what they saying. I'm telling you what they saying is, why don't you pay attention to me? Why aren't you paying attention to me? If you love me, you should pay attention to me. That's basically what they're saying. And they get it.
Jada says she's grown out of that mindset, but it can still be uncomfortable for her to express what she wants.
Yeah.
Tell me what you need, tell me what you want, and on top of it, I know that I have to be accountable to do the same.
And do you?
I really try.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable,
Very.
but it's deeply healthy.
Of course, this all
It's hard. Like, you guys gotta think, right? And again, I'm gonna talk about how foul she is in a minute, because y'all know how I feel. I'm not on here caping for Jada Pinkett, by the way. I'm not on here caping because I think she's a foul bitch, right? I think she's very foul. I think she is very, like, she damn near disgusts me. But I have to take my feelings out of it to teach y'all. I'm taking my feelings out of it, and I want y'all to pay attention to something else. I'm taking my feelings about out of it, of my feelings about her out of this and how she disgusts me. I'm taking this out of it to teach you guys something. You know, maybe I do something else and I just ran on the bitch or something. But I think she disgusts me. But so I'm not caping. Now I think she damn near disgusts me. I think she's foul. I think she's evil. I think she's very evil. But what I'm saying is this. If can't lie, I'm having difficulty comprehending the language, deciphering rather. That's because you don't deal with women. You ain't in the game. The only way I know how to deal with women is because the only way I know this because I dealt with women all my life. I've had to learn how to communicate with women. So that's how I know it. If you just hearing it and you seeing somebody breaking it down, you're not gonna really get it until you go actually do it. I can tell you how to do a pick and roll all I want to, but you'll never know how to do it until you go do it. You can maybe have it in your head and think you know it, but until you get out there and practice it and perfect it, you'll never know it. So I tell y'all, you got to get in the game. You got to get over there. You got to get over your fears. But I forgot where I was going with this.
Very.
But it's deeply healthy.
Okay. They was talking about, oh, well, I'm supposed to, just tell me what you want and shit like that. Like, because a guy would be like, oh, well, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want me to do. How she supposed to tell you, that you don't hit it right. You ain't hitting it right. She know that's gonna bruise your ego. Now, how's she supposed to tell you that? I don't think you last long enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you last long enough. You fuck me like when you fucking me like a pussy. Right? But if I tell you that, it's gonna be fake. I want you to muster up the strength to fuck me like the dominant man I want. When you fuck me like a pussy. Right? It's weak, it's soft. I don't get nothing from it. How is a woman supposed to tell you that without hurting your feelings? And you going off the deep end and you being insecure about it now, right? Because then if she tell you that, again, when you do it, it's going to be fake. So a lot of times what they do, they start an argument with you and hope you get mad and check them and then fuck you. That's why women love revenge sex so much, by the way. You know why women love revenge sex so much with their boyfriends? Because most of the times their boyfriends are weak, right? They're weak and he's being a bitch. They're weak and he's being a bitch. And so what women do sometimes is they push your buttons in order for you to get mad at them, right? You to get mad at them and you can fucking, start thumping your chest and your testosterone. And that's the only time you're going to fuck her like she want to be fucked. But guess what? You're creating a headache and you're creating a monster by doing that. So you need to fuck her like that without getting mad sometimes. And again, it's based on her cycle. You got to understand this shit. So again, how's she supposed to tell you that? You see what I'm saying? I just want you guys to understand. I don't want you guys to be suckers and sitting back bitter. And, well, bitches all. No, I'm trying to tell you. I want you to learn something. So I'm saying again, I think the bitch is very evil. I think she's evil, but.
Of course, this all echoes what Will told ET back in 2007.
Anything that I need to make myself happy, I will present that to my wife that I need that to be happy. Divorce is not an option. We're going to be together. So we're going to figure out how to be happy.
In fact, he doubled.
That nigga crazy. You don't never tell a woman no shit like that. What incentive do she have to respect you? And we'll get on that in a second.
Down on all that again in 2015, telling ET that when it comes to their marriage, they put in the work.
You can't expect it to be easy. It's like our marriage was the most difficult, grueling, and excruciating thing that we've ever taken on in our lives. And, we're just not quitters. And by the same token, we're not apathetic. So we're not going to sit there and let it be painful. We're going to keep working. And if there is a secret, I would say, is that we never went into working on our relationship. We only ever worked on ourselves individually and then presented ourselves to one another better than we were previously.
And just in case there was any confusion, on Wednesday, Jada clarified her comments about her sex life with Will, tweeting in part, quote, "Will and I have never had an issue in the bedroom. Thank you." But back to Red Table Talk. While discussing the topic of sex with their and Jada says she
I will never.
Everything. Like, incredible.
really sex ed at school.
In sixth grade, had the craziest sex ed.
Really?
I'll never forget apples.
Gwen says he's not really interested in discussing it with his mom.
He's like at a.
When it comes to sex, she tells her.
All right, I don't want to hear all that. Yeah, it's gossip at that point. It's just entertainment gossip at that point. Now, let me tell you guys something. When you deal with women, let me tell you guys what she's wrong at. Dead wrong. First of all, it's very embarrassing to a man, and I don't think she understands or even cares. Or I don't know, man, but you have to, as a woman, you have to make sure your woman is in tune, bro. It's your job to make sure your woman is in tune with the rules and the regulations and shit. And one thing that you should never allow from your woman, and I talked about this in the 10 levels of disrespect, somewhat. I didn't go deep into it. But one thing you should never allow your woman to do is to tell your business to, I don't give a fuck if it's her mom. Now, if you guys are going through something, right, and of course your girl gonna need outlets, right? But you never let your girl put your bad business on in the streets. You see what I'm saying? Ever, bro. Because they will do that. All of them, until you correct it. All of them will naturally do it. You see what I'm saying? You never allow. That is very, very wrong. It's treason. That's why I named the video that. That is treason for, especially, and all. The reason why women identify with this shit is because all of them do it until you stop it. You have to manually go into that relationship and stop that. But at some point, they're going to all do it at first. You see what I'm saying? They're going to all do, the minute y'all get into something or the minute y'all get into a big fight, she going to go and she going to tell your business, right? But the thing is, Now, if she's telling it in a way like, you know, well, we was talking about this and we got into it, blah, 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 and it ended here, cool. But what they do is they go a little overboard and they start talking about everything you said, everything negative you said, how you've been feeling, everything that you've been doing leading up to it, how you've been checking her phone, how you've been pacing. And they tell everything that you do and all your shortcomings, but they don't talk about them. That's what I'm talking about. But it's natural for a person to have to need an outlet. Just like you have your homeboys, you go to your homies for an outlet. But even you know not to tell your homie everything, right? You may tell your mom the whole story and shit like that because it's your mother. But it's very wrong, right? It's very wrong and this is one thing that I wish, this is probably the one thing that I hate about women, that they don't understand this. I hate this about women. Like I hate it with a passion that women do this. They will blast their man's shortcomings for a temporary relief to their feelings and not understand the damage that it causes. You see what I'm saying? I hate that women do that. I don't hate women. I don't dislike women. There's not much about them that I could say I hate. I don't hate a lot of stuff. I'm not a person that hates most stuff. But one thing that I hate in this world is that women do stuff like that and they don't understand what they're doing. It is treason. It is treason to blast your man's shortcomings to anybody outside of your house. You see what I'm saying? To anybody. If a man, right, like how right now you can type simp stalks girlfriend or simp messages girlfriend, and there's millions of fucking screenshots that we all roast all of the time where some bitch done took something from a man who was hurting or he was in a low point, and you know this is what's called a shortcoming, right? Him being weak, and took it and blasted it to the group chat, and that person in the group chat put it on the internet. They put that person put it in a private Facebook group, and then somebody from the private Facebook group put it in another private Facebook group to laugh at it, and before you know it, it's a viral meme on the internet that we all making fun of. You understand what I'm saying? That's where that type of shit comes from. That is very wicked and very underhanded. And I'm not just talking about screenshot. I'm talking about when a woman go to her homegirls and talking about all of it, like how insecure she think you is and how you just need to get your shit together, and how that shit is very wrong and it's very fucking evil. I hate that. Right. And one thing that you as a man, because if you don't, you end up, well, you may not ever be popular like, you know, a celebrity like Will and Jada, but you will go through that if you don't nip that in the bud ASAP in the beginning. You will go through shit like that where your girl is telling your shortcomings to your homegirl, and all women do that. You know what? I can't sit here and say all women are sluts. I can't sit here and say all women will cheat on you. I can't sit here and say all women will fucking monkey branch. But one thing that I can tell you is all women will tell your business if you allow it. All of them. All of them. Now, there's some women who understand, right? And who've been there before, right? What happens is sometimes, you know, you and your girl get into it, y'all break up. She go tell the family how you ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. And then she get back with you. So now she knows she put herself into a sticky situation. So she'll learn from that. And she won't tell her family that shit about you no more. But somebody else gonna know, right? So that happens. You'll get a woman who know better than to tell her family when y'all fighting, or know better than to tell her girlfriends when y'all break up or y'all fighting or you cheat or they'll know better. But trust and believe when it comes time and it comes to your shortcomings and what they think you need to be doing, because they talking about how it makes them feel. And that's what they're concerned with, how they feel because you lost your job and you depressed, how they feel because you've been anxious about whatever going on, how they feel because, you know, you can't get it up, and how it's making them feel unloved and shit because you can't get it up because you stressed out because you just lost your fucking job and your girl been bitching at you, right? So when they do this, they concerned about how they feel. They trying to express to their fans how they feel, but they telling them your shortcomings in the process. This is a violation, and this is what Jada Pinkett Smith is doing to Will Smith. She's blasting his shortcomings to the world. And it's foul. It's wrong. There's no way in the hell that there's no way in the hell that anybody should know that she was fucking her son's friend and that she would get on national TV and say, I just wanted to feel something. I just wanted to feel good. Basically saying he don't make me feel good. And there's no way that she should have been able even remotely even comfortable to get on national internet and say that. Let's see. I'm reading the comments. Bro, what is you talking about, bro? How do you establish that boundary in a relationship? The same way you establish any other boundary. That's not what we doing. How do you stop that? Do y'all not know how to speak up for yourself, bro? I'm not trying to be funny. Hey, listen, this is what we not going to do. We not going to do X, Y, Z. If you do that, we done. And mean it. It's easy. It's easy. Like, I don't think I need a course to teach you how to stand up for yourself and to speak your mind. What do you mean? There's no secret sauce. Like, you don't have to say it in Spanish or, hey, listen, these are the things that I tolerate and these are the things that I don't. If you do X, Y, Z is going to happen. That's it. If this is the type of shit you do, let me know and we done. And we don't have to continue. We won't waste each other's time. You understand what I'm saying? But if you violate this boundary, then we have nothing else to talk about. What we have here is done and over. That's how you communicate that. But the thing that like she put to me, it's like again, a lot of these content creators are, it's like a lot of bitch. It's like a lot of gossipy hoe shit. Right? They don't know better though. Because a lot of these guys tell you, I ain't had my dad, I ain't had nobody teach me none of that. So they don't know any better. They don't know that you shouldn't do stuff like that. They don't know that that's wicked. It's wicked. You see? The same way I'm telling you how wicked it is for a woman to broadcast her man's shortcomings to anybody. It's wicked for you to take something, twist it, not twist it because you misunderstood what she said, but to completely twist it for personal gain, money, or entertainment, or whatever. That's called gossip, bro. And hoes gossip. That's what gossip is. It's basically spreading rumors. Oh, guess what? So and so, you know how rumors got spread back in school? The hoes was spreading rumors. Bro, men don't gossip, bro. Let's look up the definition of gossip. Casual or unconstrained conversation or reports about other people, typically involving details that are not confirmed to be true. A rumor or report of an intimate nature, chatty talk. It's gossip, brother. It's gossip. So I'm not coming in like, oh, she said his dick was whack and all that. She didn't say that. She said, I forgot what the bitch said, but she didn't say that. She clearly said what she said. But and something else too before I say this, before I forget, because I don't have any of this written down. You guys have to understand when you're in a long-term relationship like that, man, sometimes the fire go out, man. And sometimes the fire will be out for a whole year. You know, so I understand that. Like it may be, you know, they go through seasons where, You ain't feeling each other. He probably ain't attracted to her. You see what I'm saying? He probably don't care to even be attracted to her to turn her on because she walking around with a fucking bald head and he got to live with the fact that she fucked his homie, his son homie and shit. So he probably ain't even attracted to her like that. That's probably why she don't feel nothing. It may not like, oh, Will. See, y'all looking at it like, oh, Will's a beta male and he's beta. I don't look at it like that. Maybe he is, maybe he ain't. I don't know. But because I know what it feels like to be with somebody that you ain't feeling like that because of the way they acting. I know what that feel like to be around a bitch like, man, I wish this bitch get up and leave or something because she blowing me. I don't feel like having sex today. I done been around several chicks like that. You see what I'm saying? So I understand that it may not be, oh, he must be beta because they sex life ain't great. He may not be feeling her. He may not be attracted to her. She walking around with a fucking bald head. She old and she washed up. He probably still love her. That's the thing. You can still love a woman. You can love her deeply and want to care for her and want to die with her and to protect her and provide for her the rest of your life. That's different than sexual attraction. Just like I try to tell y'all, it's different. Women can want a beta male that loves them and they can love the beta male and get protection and provision, but that's different from sexual attraction. It's the same thing with a man. I could love a woman to death. I could like say, okay, I'm gonna always love her. I'm gonna always care for her, but I'm just not sexually attracted to her. And that's the same thing. So I don't look at it like, oh, he's just this super beta male guy. And, nah. But she probably turned him off and he don't even care that they have a good sex life because he getting his shit elsewhere anyway. He getting his fix elsewhere anyway. And when you in relationships for a long time, bro, that fire dies sometimes. Sometimes it come back after a year, but it's ups and downs in relationships. It ain't gonna always be. Y'all think y'all gonna get in a relationship for the next 30 years and the bitch is gonna be cooking you steaks and sucking your dick every day on command and pussy wet all the time. No, bro, it's gonna be times your girl don't feel like fucking, bro. And it ain't nothing personal. It's gonna be times your girl ain't feeling it, and it's gonna be times you ain't feeling it. It's gonna be times she don't turn you on, and you're gonna be like, this ain't working for me because she don't give me that feeling. But I love her. I keep taking care of her. It's going back. I've been in a relationship before, so I know how that shit go. So stop looking at it like niggas be trying to twist words and gossip. And, oh, she said his dick was whack. And bro, y'all wrong for that, bro. You creating a gossiping fucking tongue. Now you say something. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to my homie. What's up, Whitney? Shout out to my homie. You say something. Shit, look. I been saying your shit. I been wanting to comment. Why you don't comment then? But a gossiping tongue, bro. Y'all gotta stop the bullshit. The gossip. You can't. She didn't say nothing like that, bro. She said what she said. Now again, I don't like her, and she disgusts me because I think it's foul that you sleep with your homeboy's son. I think there's nothing more foul than that. At a time, and you putting your cougar magic on the young dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You speaking facts. I always speak facts, fam. It's my dog. I always speak facts. But anyway, should I plug you? Or no? Because you don't work with dudes. You want me to plug you or nah? Let me know real quick before I continue. Because you don't like you don't work with men. Y'all know what's funny? Let me tell y'all something. So y'all know I do what I do, right? I do what I do, and I teach my men to be. I teach you guys to be this. She's like the female version of me. She like the female version of me, but she's like a business coach, but she only work with females. But she work with me though. She only work with women, and she teaches women to be what y'all don't like, which is boss babes, how to boss up and get money. That's what she do. Shout out to my homie. Finally said something. She tell me all the time, I be listening. You be saying some real shit. Well, then why you don't say that? Why you don't back your homie up? But you my only male client. I know. I'm trying to plug you, man. There's some businessmen that watch me. But we'll talk about that. But yeah. So when you're in a long relationship, bro, it ain't gonna be with y'all. That's how I know y'all don't be dealing. Y'all don't really deal with women. You gotta get out there. If you get out there in the field, you understand this, bro. Sometimes you're not gonna feel like fucking. Sometimes your girl will turn you off. It'll be 3 months and she don't get you hard because of the way she acted, or you don't like the way her hair do it, or she just falling off, or whatever the reason may be. You see what I'm saying? Or you don't even care to turn her on. I've been there before. Where like I didn't care. I didn't even care. You see what I'm saying? But you still love the person. Y'all still vibe. Y'all still friends. And it ain't even like y'all beefing. It ain't like you beefing or nothing. You just ain't the sex part ain't there. You see what I'm saying? But so that's understandable. But to say, oh, she got whack dick and Willis beta and all that, I don't look at because I don't know him, bro. I don't know him. What I can say is he can't. I don't understand. I don't understand that. The whole, you know what I'm saying? So that's, maybe you can call, I got some little beta tendencies because you're not gonna fuck my homie, my son's homie, and we be cool. And we can co-parent, but our kid's grown. He ain't even nothing to co-parent about. But so I'm just different. And and not to say you beta because you have an open relationship, because I know men in open relationships. Shout out to Mr. Lucario. He in an open relationship. He don't care if his girl fuck with other dudes. He said, I interviewed him on my channel. He don't give a fuck. Am I gonna call him beta for that? No, I don't understand it. I won't never do it. So I'm not gonna sit here and call that man beta because he's been married to a bitch since 1996 or 1997, and they don't turn each other on no more. Niggas twisted in America. Oh, that's because she still loved Tupac. She was friends with, that's her childhood friend died, bro. So if she read a poem from her childhood friend, she's going to fucking cry because she has an emotional attachment to her childhood friend. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get on here and spin it. See? And put titles in, it just gossip. And then the young guys that listen to it run and spread gossip like hoes. Y'all got to stop that shit. That shit is whole shit, bro. Like, for real. I can't be the realest nigga on the internet. I can't be the realest nigga on here to even be thinking that. I know there has to be other guys that think like me, that come from where I come from, where somebody kill you for spreading gossip. You see what I'm saying? You have to see somebody where I come from. You have to see somebody about that. Spreading gossip about somebody. Somebody will come see you about that, man. I learned that as a kid, man. Look, you don't gossip. My people told me, that's in the Bible, a gossiping tongue. That's in the Bible. I'm not trying to say to be religious or nothing, but that's in every religious text or anything that have to do with God or anything. The real nigga Bible, the street Bible, your grandma taught you, the whole fucking nine. Gossiping tongue. And one thing that men should never do is gossip. So to say, oh, niggas making titles, Tupac hit it better. So, Jada always had the love for Tupac. Bro, I sat here for a whole show and showed y'all Tupac as when he was Jada Pinkett's friend. Wasn't nobody giving Tupac no pussy. Y'all want to see that again? Let me show y'all this shit again. Shout out to my homie for the $20 super sticker. Let me show y'all this shit again. Y'all be on this Will Smith shit and Jada Pinkett shit. Let's see. Tupac interview. 17. Yeah, so let me do this for y'all again. We all be like, Jada had an imprint. Tupac, she could capture her mind, and Tupac was the alpha in her life and all that. Y'all don't understand. Y'all just saying shit because it sound cool, like for headlines and shit, bro. Like hoes, gossip, bro. Y'all gotta stop. And you young guys following this shit, y'all gotta pay attention to who y'all listening to. I'm not saying, oh, don't stop, but just pay attention to the dude, because if you listen to hoe ass dudes, you're gonna be a hoe ass dude. If you, I'm telling you. Y'all hear Big Meech coming? Big Meech is famous again, and the Clippers floating around of what Big Meech said in 2002, 2003. Big Meech inspired me with that too when I seen that on Smack DVD. But That this clip is floating around again where Big Meat said, if you got a robbing ass boss, you're gonna have a robbing ass crew. If you have a get money ass boss, you're gonna have a get money ass crew. Basically, what we're saying was the people who you listen to, you're gonna become who you taking game from. So if you're listening to people who gossip, and then you go gossip and you spread it on your comments, and you go tell your friends, and you just gossiping, spread rumors like a wicked bitch. Stop doing that, bro. Stop doing. Men shouldn't do that. Yeah, the only reason I'm talking about this shit is so you guys can learn. I'm not here to preach to you guys and be like, oh, look, I all hate these hoes. No, I'm trying to get you to. I'm sitting here breaking down female language so you can understand what they mean when they say certain shit. This is what I'm doing. I ain't trying to gossip and change headlines and all that shit. Cause y'all think Jada was fucking this dude?
Guys speak to women with this much respect, and I deplore that.
And let me say, I love Tupac. Tupac was my favorite person. I love Tupac. But this was her childhood friend. When Jada and Tupac knew each other, this is who Tupac was. Tupac wasn't the thug, Mr. Thug. That wasn't even him. Tupac was in a certain type of environment, and he became his environment. And so he did what he had to do to blend in. But Tupac, who was Tupac to his core. I'm not saying Tupac was a bitch, because he definitely wasn't a bitch. Tupac was with it. But, this was Tupac when him and Jada Pinkett were friends, bro. This was him.
I grew up, my mother raised me. So I have this much respect for women, and I fight often because of that. And it gives me a lot of friends. I mean, I get a lot of friends, but I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women. Ultra respect for women. But then, like I was liking this girl in Tam, and I'm extra nice, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it.
I just seeing. Listen, when I first saw that broke my heart, because I thought, you think when you a kid, I thought when I was a kid, because Tupac died, I was like 12 when Tupac died. Man, I thought Tupac was the gangstest nigga alive. But when you see stuff like that, break your heart. But, I understand it. I understand the word. I understand people go through pain. What I'm saying is this. Just was when Jada Pinkett was with Tupac. When Jada Pinkett was with, not with him, but when they were friends and they knew each other, that was Tupac. That was her friend. And when he died, she cared about him. That's her childhood friend. They close. So I heard people talking about, talking all type of bullshit. But basically what I'm saying is, man, y'all gotta stop the bullshit. Stop the gossip. Stop the madness. That's whole shit. And you young guys, pay attention to gossiping people and gossiping men, because when you learn, if you got a robbing ass boss, you're gonna have a robbing ass crew. If you have a gossiping ass boss that do whole shit, you're gonna be a whole motherfucker if you listen to him long enough. So, you know what I'm saying? But Jada is foul. She's a foul person. I think she's a foul human being, but it is what it is. And again, that whole, broadcasting your man's failures. I hate that about women. That's the one thing that I hate about women, that they do that and they don't see nothing wrong with it. That's foul. You shouldn't do that. So I think she's wrong for that. But yeah, I'm all over the place now because I'm fucking sleepy. Really, really sleepy. But yeah, man. Crazy. I almost didn't want to talk about this shit. But I was like, let me get on here, man. Because I'm saying, I be just like, people sending me shit. What do you think about this? What you think about this? Look what they said this. What you think about that? They telling the truth. That shit real, huh? I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't going to say it to them, but it's like, nah, bro, that ain't. That interview always make me laugh, but at the same time, I get it. Men are conditioned to be that way by default, as Rolo has talked about. But yeah, so I hope you guys learned something from this. And the ultimate key is to make sure you check that type of shit at the door, because I can't say all women gonna cheat on you. I can't say all women are gonna monkey branch to the next dude. I can't say all women are sluts or hoes. I can't say that. I because I know that ain't true. Now, all women do have a little whore that's inside of them that lies dormant, and it just takes the right motherfucker or the right situation to bring that little whore out of a woman. All women do have that, but I can't sit and say all women are hoes. All women gonna leave you when you get broke. All women gonna fucking jump ship to another. I can't say all that. It sounds good, but what I can tell you something is all women will tell your business if you don't put it in check. All of them. Every last fucking one of them will tell somebody your goddamn business or tell somebody your shortcomings, because the way they look at it, they just expressing their feelings. But in the crossfire, your shortcomings is all in the world. See what I'm saying? They tell you they tell a friend about how they ain't feeling sexually satisfied, and the collateral of that is now everybody knows you got erectile dysfunction or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you taking medicine that your dick can't get hard or something. But they just, they let them tell it. They just expressing their feelings. You have to stop shit like that, and you have to nip that shit in the bud early, or you're gonna be like that, where your girl is comfortable getting on fucking TV or fucking live internet in front of the world saying what she said. You see what I'm saying? And she basically said it's hard to talk about, sex stuff and all that. I don't think nothing was wrong. But again, guys in this space just took it. It was like, oh, she said Jada ain't fucking her right. And hey, she never said that. I'm laughing because it's true. You know it's true. Check. The homie right here telling you. It's the homie. And I know her. I know her personally. I know her for real. Like, now I don't know her over the internet. I know her in real life. So she's telling you. So, yeah. All women will tell your business if you don't get a hold of it. That's a firm boundary you need to put in place in the beginning. You have to put that boundary in place, and they have to know, bro, me now, because it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't control that. I didn't have that under control. But I realized that, and it's basically treason to me, to where you can blast your girl, your man's shortcomings to the world. You know what I'm saying? Or blast his shortcomings to your friend. That's treason. You're a traitor, right? But you have to. Now, me, I wish a bitch would. That's grounds for dismissal. That the relationship, I don't care how long we've been with, we done after that. It happened to me. It happens to it's gonna happen to everybody. That's something that all women do, not just, again, we can sit here and say all women sluts to make you feel good. We can say all women hoes, all women go through hoe phases, and all women got an extra dude, and all women know backup plan. That's speculation. All that speculation. But what's 100% fact is a bitch gonna tell your business, bro. That's a flawed character. That's how I see it too. I say it's a character flaw. That's because I would never tell nobody my girl's shortcomings, bro. I mean, I may vent like, man, this bitch just fucking cursed me out and just threw the water in my face and blah, 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 blah. But I would never be too embarrassed. Like, women have no shame. They don't even realize that a motherfucker looking at them like, why is you with him then, you stupid motherfucker? Women don't even care that people look at them like that. And it's crazy. But it is what it is. But what I'm saying is you don't want to be in a situation where you have a traitor on your hands. So the reason why I even talked about this situation is so you guys can understand that you need to set a hard, firm boundary and nip it in the bud ASAP so it don't happen to you, because it will. And it don't feel good when you find out your girl is talking shit about you in a group chat. It don't feel good to random hoes. So bitches could screenshot and put it in Facebook groups and all this. I won't say it's a character flaw. Women typically tend to vent to each other. They don't see anything wrong with it. I feel you have to establish a secure boundary. Men vent to each other too. We vent to each other too. We just don't tell your business because we smart enough to not. Men don't do it for. It's not. I don't want to say it's like a righteous thing, but some of it is righteous because I would never do that. But at the end of the day, I don't want a nigga to have no ammo in case he a dirty nigga. So men approach it like that. Like, I ain't finna be telling this nigga, I don't care who he is. You know what I'm saying? So he can have ammo. So we approach it like that. It ain't that women typically like to vent, because men vent to each other too. We all vent to each other. But in most cases, I'm not gonna say all, but in most cases, your man, he may say that y'all had a fight and you cursed him out and he cursed you out. But in most cases, your man ain't gonna tell the dirt, your shortcomings. He's not gonna do it because it's embarrassing. So, and not only is it embarrassing to him, it's embarrassing to you. And that's pretty much what Jada is doing to him, is she's embarrassing him. Like, he's embarrassed. I don't know if he is, but I would be embarrassed. And then you got people looking at you like, it's hard to even respect you because you let your lady do you like that. It's hard to even respect you. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to even look at Will Smith the same. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, I'm about to go on and get up out of here. I appreciate all you guys. Shout out to everybody who got the course. See y'all on Monday when we do the webinars. I wonder if he is okay with it. I doubt it. Will look like he's suffering, bro. Like, not from like being, Will don't look happy. The thing is when you let a woman go out of control for so long, it's just like it's just a wild dog just running loose. Ain't nothing else you can do about it. It's really nothing. What can you do? What can he do about it? Try to stop it now after 20 years? It's too late for that. It's something you got to nip in the bud in the beginning, you know? So I'm pretty sure he don't like that shit. That's why he ain't fucking her, because she do shit like that and he ain't turned on. Man, you could look at Will's face and tell he's suffering. I remember Will looking sick at the tape. Man, that's sad to see him look like that. You know how women can see, women be like, they could look at a woman and they could be like, oh, I could tell she hurt and she crying out for help. Like, women can spot that in other women. Like, oh, she crying out for help. You could tell she getting abused. You know, you can tell that she hurting on it. And women can spot that. Men can spot that in other men. We can see that in other men. Like, I know when a dude is hurt. You can look in his eyes, the look on his face, because we identify with it. Because we done looked like that before too. We done looked in the mirror at ourselves looking like that. But we as men, we can identify that in other men. So, but anyway, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. For those who got the course, check your emails. I'm finna send you the link. If you don't have the link to the Telegram chat, check your emails for that. Go to on your confirmation page where it gives you the link to all the courses. The chat link is on there too. But I'm gonna be sending out emails multiple times a day for you guys to get the link to it. Or you can just DM me if you don't have the link, or you didn't copy it from your confirmation page. Just DM me on Instagram and I'll get that to you. The webinars start on Monday. For everybody that do have it, for bro, how? For everybody that do have it, hit me up in there. But I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Hey, leave a comment when the video is over with. Leave a comment, and I'm so fucking sleepy, bro. Leave a comment and like the video when the video is over. Not in the chat, because y'all when I turn the thing off, y'all be leaving y'all comments in the chat. When the video go up on YouTube, leave a comment and make sure you like the video and share. Shout out to the Players Club. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre.